You're trying to lose fat eating mac and cheese? You gotta make this white cheddar mac and cheese. It's high protein, it's low calorie, it tastes like it shouldn't be good for you, except it is. Mac and cheese has a lot of calories, you didn't need me to tell you that, but it's not a good food for fat loss. Guess what? I'm about to show you an easy, high protein, low calorie mac and cheese that only requires 4 ingredients. You can whip up this entire recipe in 20 minutes, and it is so freaking decadent. You're gonna be eating this every single day of the week. There's one secret ingredient that I'm gonna show you that is gonna make this recipe so indulgent, so high protein, so incredibly rich and creamy. It's gonna taste like it's unhealthy for you, except it's gonna be incredibly healthy for you. If you struggle to get your protein in, this is what you make, except we only have 20 minutes to make because this is an easy weeknight meal. Let's start with, fill a pot with some water. And while the water boils, we're gonna get the sauce ready. You know what this is? This is one of the worst foods in the entire freaking world. It's lumpy, it's clumpy, it tastes freaking disgusting. It's cottage cheese, one of the worst foods known to man, but when I figured out the macros on this and how to make it taste good, it is a freaking game-changing food. 1 cup of 2% cottage cheese has 180 calories, 26 grams of protein, 10 grams of carbs, and only 5 grams of fat. That is better calories and macros than almost any protein bar I've ever seen in my life before. In fact, 2% cottage cheese has better calories and macros than a lot of protein shakes out there, which makes it a dieting cheat code. But the gritty texture and consistency of this makes it hard to eat unless you blend it, and you get that cheesy flavor and a smooth, creamy texture. It is a hack for low-calorie, high-protein cheese sauces. Blender, add all your 300 grams of cottage cheese in. Oh my God, this texture is actually... Oh, a sprinkle of garlic powder, a little bit extra for me, I like it garlicky. A little bit of salt. And the second cheat code ingredient, we're making a white cheddar mac and cheese, but if we just use white cheddar cheese from the grocery store, it's gonna add a whole lot of calories real quickly. Instead, popcorn seasoning. Popcorn seasoning, very, very low calorie, adds a ton of flavor to your food. I'm using a white cheddar flavor, but go to your grocery store, look at the aisle, there's gonna be a ton of freaking flavors. There's jalapeno flavors, ranch flavors, cheddar cheese flavors, but maybe don't get the cinnamon bun flavor. I'm using my boy Orville Redenbacher's seasoning. Look at the back. It says 0 calories for 0.8 grams. They're lying. If I read the nutrition label and I read the ingredients, it has milk in it. Last time I checked, milk is not 0 calorie. If it was, every infant would be malnourished. So I did a little bit of research. 0.8 grams of this is actually 2 calories. They just rounded down to 0 because nutrition labels are allowed to round down. I didn't make the rules. I'm not the food dictator. So we're gonna use 25 grams of this. It's gonna be around 60 calories. It's still very low calorie, but it's not 0 like the nutrition label says. I'll have the correct calories, macros in the description down below. Pure white cheddar cheesy flavor, 25 grams of this. And then throw in 2 tablespoons of grated Parmesan cheese. And that's it. Popcorn seasoning, cottage cheese, a little bit of Parmesan cheese. That is our 3 ingredient white cheddar cheese sauce. I have something to tell you and you have to freaking listen to me. Otherwise you will get mad at me and I'm not gonna take responsibility. You're gonna go to the grocery store, you're gonna see 2 types of cottage cheese, fat-free cottage cheese and 2% cottage cheese. You have to get the freaking 2%, not the fat-free. I know the fat-free has better calories and macros, except it tastes like freaking plastic. You want your mac and cheese to taste like ass? No. So use the 2%, not fat-free. There's a little bit of powder stuck to the sides and it's not gonna come off. So remove a lid, spatula, wipe the sides down. You take this and you blend it again. And then give it a good shake, because if I find even 1 clump of that cottage cheese in here, I will actually blame you. I'm gonna blame you personally. So blend again and make sure there's no clumps so you don't get blamed. Hey, you know what's really annoying? All these premium earbuds are so expensive, they're just not affordable at all, except for Raycon. These are incredible because they're affordable. They're literally half the price of other premium earbuds, and the sound quality and the noise isolation on these earbuds is insane. I put it in and I can shake my head. They won't fall out. I hate when I'm mid-set and my earbuds just pop out of my ear. It's the worst. It doesn't happen anymore because of these. Raycon is on a mission to prove you do not need to pay an arm and a leg for quality sound and essential smart tech listening features. It's a no BS product. I love using Raycon earbuds when I'm working out. I never have to worry about earbuds falling out of my ear mid-set, and it helps me get in the zone. When I'm training with my friends, I put them in awareness mode so I can hear what's going on outside as well as hear my music. But when I'm by myself, I put them in noise isolation mode and I just zone in on my workout. Thanks to Raycon, you're paying half the price for the same, if not better quality earbuds. Click the link in the description box or go to buyraycon.com/Rahul Kamat to get 15% off your Raycon purchase. Thank you to Raycon for sponsoring this video. God dang, that's creamy. That is a cheesy, creamy sauce. And while our pasta cooks, this is our 4th ingredient, Panko breadcrumbs. Let's toast this to give this pasta a nice crunchy topping. Pan on low heat, 2 out of 10. Breadcrumbs, spray with a little bit of oil, and just toss them around. We're gonna use rigatoni because the sauce fills the tubes. It is the best pasta shape in my opinion, except this tube, what the heck? This tube got clapped. Pasta goes in. Give it a stir, 8 to 10 minutes until it's al dente. And look at that, just as our pasta is about to finish up, our panko breadcrumbs have toasted. You'll know it's ready when it gets that nice golden brown color and your house is about to smell toasty. Give the pasta a stir to make sure nothing's sticking to each other. Pasta tends to stick. Reserve a little bit of the pasta water just in case we need it. Drain the pasta. Add it to a bowl. And then add in your white cheddar cheese sauce. And give this a good mix. Quick tip, you have to be careful not to heat up the cottage cheese pasta sauce too much because it can separate. It's very high protein, not a lot of fat. So don't just heat up the entire sauce and pasta in a hot pan. It might split and that's not good. So don't do it. Learn from me, pro tip from Raw. But if you are gonna toss it in a pan, make sure it's in a low heat and you'll be completely okay. I added just a little bit of almond milk in the sauce to thin it out, pour a little extra over the top. And then take your toasted breadcrumbs and just sprinkle some right on top. Check out my fat loss cookbook, over 100 recipes, and I'm constantly updating it, and when you buy it once, you get all future updates for free. I lost over 100 pounds and I went from looking like this to looking like this. If you want me to personally coach you one-on-one to help you get in the best shape of your life, hit the link in the description down below. Whether it's fat loss, muscle gain, or body recomposition, I got you. Throw on a little bit more sauce. This recipe makes 2 servings and each serving has 569 calories, 32 grams of protein, 64 grams of carbs, and 7 grams of fat. That means that this is an alternative to those quick and easy boxed white cheddar mac and cheese mixes. If you flip over that box that you get at the store, Kraft, Trader Joe's brand, whatever brand it is, it has less protein and more calories than this. And this is higher volume. And this is gonna keep you satiated for longer because that cottage cheese is thick, it is creamy, it is high protein, and it's gonna make you full. By the way, you can use protein pasta, edamame pasta, chickpea pasta, whatever pasta you want. I'm just using regular ass pasta because it tastes good. And Barilla protein pasta has like 3 more grams of protein per serving. I'm okay, I'm willing to make a sacrifice. I microwaved this because it got cold. Yo, bro. Yo, come try this. White cheddar mac and cheese with the toasted breadcrumbs. Mine's in the mixing bowl still. Cheers.
Cheers.
Is it good?
Bro, that's so good.
Thank you, bro. Get crunchy, put some extra cheddar cheese sauce, and white cheddar cheese sauce. You want some extra?
More white and creamy sauce.
I can't say on camera. What does he call it? Super potion? Natural Greek yogurt?
Yeah, natural Greek yogurt.
It's high protein nut. It's like powdered peanut butter.
It's so good, bro.
Thank you, bro. I'm liking this panko crunchy stuff. Panko, the breadcrumb out there, it doesn't compete. There's like studies that show that when you use panko breadcrumbs versus any other breadcrumbs, everything is crunchier. I think the Japanese invented panko breadcrumbs. Shout out to the Japanese, bro. That's why we're going to Japan, to meet whoever invented panko breadcrumbs. You think this would be better with this pasta shape, rigatoni, or with shells?
No, this shape.
Thanks. Anyone who thinks shells is good for mac and cheese, you're wrong. Rigatoni is the best pasta shape because like the sauce like punctures the tubes. And it's like there's a hole in the pasta and the sauce gets in the hole. And when I see a hole, I want to put something in it, right? Want to get in the best shape of your life? I can write you a custom diet plan or I can coach you one-on-one personally to help you reach your goals. Links in the description down below.